broadcasting today's program all over this country of ours on radio station 93.7 WSHC, Washington, Connecticut Public Radio. We have a wonderful show for you folks tonight. We have songs, we have our Glenholme radio players, we have dramatic skits, laughs, and much more. We have our sound effects team right here. Hello guys. And of course, we have our house band back here. Take it away, boys.
Welcome to the Glenholme Show. Lights are shining brighter than the white snow. Since y'all have come here, we'll take it slow. Say welcome to the Glenholme
Show. Thank you, boys. We'd like to start off our show for you tonight by bringing out Cassie and Sophia to perform a beautiful song for you. Please welcome to the stage Cassie and Sophia. Thank you both for driving all the way up here to see us tonight.
It's our pleasure. Thank you for having us.
So, what will you be performing for us tonight?
We'll be performing a piece that was originally written by Bob Dylan, then recorded by an old Messin Pro, and most recently by Darius Rucker, Wagon Wheel.
All right then. Cassie and Sophia, ladies and gentlemen.
heading down south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way in the North Carolina. Staring up the road, and pretty God, I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dark blue flowers. Hoping for Riley, I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Running from the cold up in New England, I was born to be a fiddler in an old-time string band. My baby plays the guitar, I make the banjo now. Oh, North Country windows keep on getting me down. Lost my money playing poker, so I had to leave town. Honey, I ain't going back to the old life anymore. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a southbound train. Hey, mama, rock me. Heading down the south to the land of the pines. I'm thumbing my way in the North Carolina. Staring up the road, and pray to God I see headlights. I made it down the coast in 17 hours, picking me a bouquet of dark blue flowers. Hoping for Riley, I can see my baby tonight. So rock me, mama, like a wagon wheel. Rock me, mama, any way you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. So rock me, mama, like the wind and the rain. Rock me, mama, like a
This portion of our show is brought to you by the fine people from the deli truck. It is sure getting hot out here this summer.
Record temperatures this summer. The high today will be 140 degrees.
It's hot, humid. Is there no relief for this unrelenting heat?
What's that sound? Is it the ice cream man? The frozen yogurt lady? Why no, it's the deli truck.
Yay, sweet relief is finally on its way. Yes, I'll have half a pound of bologna, please.
Sure thing, little girl. Now how thin would you like that slice?
It's super hot today, so let's go nice and thin, please.
You got it.
Yes, on a boiling hot day like today, nothing sends the signal of relief right down your nerves like the nice slice of deli meat. All your favorite cold cuts are here. Turkey, bologna,
My favorite.
liverwurst.
Das ist gut, ja.
Yes, friends, the heat is spoiling your summer fun. Just remember that the deli meat truck is rolling down to you as we speak. We're going to keep this fun going by bringing out our Glenholme radio players to perform a script that was first played over our radio waves in 1941. Come out, everyone. Thanks for being with us here. I hear you have some exciting and suspenseful radio show planned for us today.
Yes, we have a radio drama for you called The Strange Dr. Weird.
Wow, I'm very intrigued. Catchy name. The Glenholme Radio Players, everyone.
Billy Bob's Boxes Party presents The Strange Dr. Weird.
Good evening. Come in, won't you? You seem a bit nervous. Perhaps it would calm you a little if I were to read to you from the secret journal of Professor Drake. It's a fascinating tale. I call it Journey into the Unknown. There are some extremely interesting entries in Professor Drake's journal, particularly those beginning with the entry made October 1st, which reads, "Today my son Paul has reached the final stages in the preparation of his serum number 17. After 2 years of intensive work and 16 failures, he believes that he has at last succeeded."
But just think of it, Paul. Before you took this serum, you could only lift 200 pounds. But now you can lift 400. Why, your strength has been tripled.
Close enough. It's doubled, Father. Yes, with the added strength, my serum will give all humankind the ability to resist diseases, extend their lifespan, regrow limbs, and finally find that lost remote control. Perhaps even...
I'll answer it, Paul.
Oh, it's you, Julia.
Yes, hello. I'm here with my good friend Natalia to see Paul.
How you doing, sir? What you got to eat around here?
Oh, hello, Julia and Natalia. Now is not a good time. You simply cannot see him. He's right in the midst of an experiment.
But I haven't seen or heard from him in 2 weeks. After all, I am his fiancée.
Oh, well, has to be here in unclaimed bagel. I'll find the good homes for you.
Natalia, that bagel is mine, and Julia, he can't be disturbed. He's in...
Oh, hello, darling.
Why, Julia, let me hug you.
Oh, Paul, you squeezed me so tightly.
I'm sorry, dear. I'm afraid I don't know my own strength.
Oh, that's all right. Paul, what kind of experiment is it you're working on?
Oh, it's a super secret strength serum. Oh, right. Sorry, darling, I can't reveal anything yet, not even to you. But when my work is done, you'll be the first one to feel its effects. Feel. Wink, wink. Feel.
Yes.
entry for October 7th. Serum number 17 is effective beyond Paul's wildest hopes.
Just think of it, Paul. Today you were able to lift up to 600 pounds with ease.
Yes.
Why are you staring at yourself in the mirror?
Father, do you notice any change in the shape of my head?
Why, no, Paul. I'd certainly notice it. Oh, you aren't fishing for compliments again, are you? I'd certainly notice a change in my son's head if there was one.
Yes, of course. It must just be my imagination.
On October 8th, he writes, this morning when I entered the laboratory, I found Paul fast asleep at his desk. I woke him.
Paul, wake up!
Huh?
You should have gone to bed when I... Paul, no, it can't be.
What is it, Father? What's wrong?
Your face.
My face? Quick, hand me that mirror.
Yes, here.
No. No! I was right. Look at me, Father. My face has become broad, the features flattened, the cheekbones prominent, and notice how thick the hair on my body has become. I've referred to the Neanderthal man.
The Neanderthal man? But Paul, he existed 50,000 years ago.
Yes, I know, and at the swift pace I'm going backwards, it may only be a week, a few days, before I revert to an ape completely.
Paul, what are we going to do?
There's only one way I can save myself. I must find a neutralizer that will stop the serum from changing me into an ape before it's too late.
In his entry for October 10th, he wrote, Paul has been working 48 hours without rest, and so far has been unsuccessful in finding a neutralizer. This morning when I entered the laboratory, I could see that he is looking more and more like an ape every day.
Paul, you just cannot go on this way. You've got to get some rest.
I can't rest. Every minute is precious. I lost 4 hours last night.
Lost 4 hours? I don't understand.
While I was working here last night, I glanced at the clock to find it was just 3 o'clock. Then the next thing I remembered was finding myself in the hall, and the clock was just striking 7. I can't remember those 4 hours, where I was, what I was doing. In those 4 hours, I lost my ability to think as a man. My mind became that of an ape. During those 4 hours, I actually was an ape.
We return to the story of the terrible danger threatening the young scientist. In just a moment, meanwhile, for a breathing spell, a word from Dr. Weir.
Yes, a breathing spell. Something pleasant to think upon. And what subject would be more appropriate at this warm season than boxes? I'm sure my young friend here can tell you something most helpful about Billy Bob's bountiful and beautiful and bouncing and then whatever, boxes.
Thank you, Doctor. This dramatic radio drama has been lovingly brought to you by Billy Bob's Boxes. Whenever you're moving from coast to coast in need of a quick storage unit or carrying small containers of turtles, Billy Bob's Boxes has covered in cardboard for over 50 years. Billy Bob's has been assisting families ship, carry, and lug items all across this great world of ours. So if you need to think out of the box or in need of a temporary turtle home, or to say quiet friend shop to call our friendly representatives right now. And now to exciting conclusion of the stories in the
The entry for October 11th in Professor Drake's journal reads as follows. The changes in Paul's appearance continue. His body is now completely covered with a heavy growth of hair. His skin and hair has become rigid and gross. His arms have lengthened almost 5 inches, and he walks more and more in a stooped manner, with hands almost touching the floor. And yet, no change in voice has been noted. On October 12th, he writes, last night Paul suddenly dropped the test tube and snarled at me. In that moment, he was completely an ape. The entry for October 13th reads, I was working in the lab late one night when I found a window open and Paul gone. I rushed out into the night and found the police gathered around the body of a girl who had passed out from being hugged too hard. A few hours later, Paul returned to this house. He could not remember anything or recall where he'd been. To prevent another accident from occurring today, I had steel bars placed over Paul's bedroom windows.
Oh, it's you, Julia.
Good evening, Mr. Drake. Natalie and I want to see Paul.
Now, I'm sorry, girls, but I just restocked my fridge. Natalia. And Paul cannot be disturbed. He's asleep in his room.
You've been putting me off for days, but this time I'm going to see him.
Is that a croissant I see?
Julia, come back. You cannot see him now. And that croissant is mine.
The light switch. Oh, here it is.
Julia, you shouldn't have...
Why, he isn't here. His room's empty.
He isn't here.
Why were those bars put over Paul's windows?
It's all part of the experiment, Julia.
Why, this window over here, it's as though someone bent the bars apart to escape, but no man could have bent bars as strong as these.
I know a half-eaten bag of chips.
No, not that! That ape!
What ape, Julia?
The one that put the one that the police believed hugged that poor girl so aggressively that she passed out.
Now, really, Julia, do you think for a moment that...
You were using an ape in the experiment. This room was his cage, and now he's escaped.
Julia, you're wrong, I assure you.
Paul's out looking for that ape, isn't he?
Please, Julia.
I'm going to get the police.
I'm on the hunt for some chip dip.
At the latest, by day after tomorrow, and now a special message from police headquarters. 20 minutes ago, an unidentified girl was found passed out. It is believed she was hugged by the ape. All residents are warned to get off the streets.
Father, I heard what that announcer said. I hugged that girl tonight, didn't I? And the one last night, too. I'm an ape that hugs too hard.
Paul, listen to me. The police are looking everywhere for you. We haven't a moment to lose. The neutralizer we were working on last night, it should be done now. By now, shouldn't it?
Yes, and this time I'm certain it will work.
You must take the injection before it's too late and you revert forever to an ape.
Open up in there, it's the police. Quick, Father, the neutralizer before it's too late.
I have to fill this hypodermic, Paul, before I can give you the injection.
All right, you men, break the door down. Hurry, Father, hurry.
I am!
It's too late. The ape, there he goes, man, out the window.
Paul! Come back!
Mike, flash a warning to every patrol car. Issue batons to all the men. The orders are to put him in jail. There he is. All right, men, spread out. We got the ape cornered now.
Please, Chief, you've got to listen to me. If you'll only let me inject this neutralizer into him, then there won't be any need for all this.
Oh, don't listen to him, Chief. That ape's mad.
Yeah, we're gonna put an end to the ape once and for all.
No, you can't. You don't understand. It isn't an ape, it's my son, Professor Drake.
Here, son. I know an ape when I see one.
Yes, I understand that, but it's my son changed into an ape. This neutralizer will bring him back to normal.
You must be crazy. Okay, Mike, let him have it.
No, I won't let you. I'm coming, Paul. I'm coming.
Mr. Drake, come back, do you hear? Hold the line, men. Mike.
Here I am, Paul. It's Father. I have the neutralizer.
Come away from that ape, Mr. Drake.
Paul, I have the injection. Here, give me your arm. Paul, no, don't. Ah!
man's body now. Let him have it. Oh, my chest. Father injected me with the neutralizer serum just before he passed out. I'm a man again. I'm alive.
It was a great pity about poor young Professor Drake turning into an ape, wasn't it? He was so young. What am I going to do with his father's journal? I thought I might carry on his experiments, but I would need someone to assist me. Sort of a human guinea pig. Perhaps you would like to assist me. Oh, no, you have to go? Too bad. Perhaps you'll drop in on me again soon. I'm always home. Just look for the house on the other side of the mysterious river. The house of Dr. Weird.
Join us again next week at the same time for another visit with The Strange Dr. Weird. The Strange Dr. Weird, directed by Hunter Hyman, is presented by the makers of Billy Bob's Boxes. Once again, their best name in boxes is just arrived at your doorstep.
Weren't they wonderful, everyone? Alright, so I'll be sure to steer clear of any strength serums for the time being. So, well folks, we can't do the show for free. We have many advertisers who give us tens of dollars to produce the show, and we'd like to acknowledge them right now.
We've all been there. We need a companion in our life to provide security and comfort.
Mom, I need a companion in my life.
Someone to provide security and comfort.
Exactly. Mom,
Yes, dear.
I need a bearded dragon.
A bearded dragon. Why, that would be the perfect pet for you.
It all started out fine. Your new bearded dragon was spick and span, the prime example of what it meant to own a clean and tiny lizard. But as time progressed, things just didn't stay the same.
Mom,
What is it, dear?
things just aren't the same anymore for me and Petey, my bearded dragon.
What seems to be the problem?
It's his beard. It's gotten too long.
I see. I know just who to call. Yes, Pet Trimmers Deluxe. We have someone who's getting a little too shaggy around the face.
With just one call, a board-certified pet trimmer will be at your home, business, man down by the river, or condo in 2 hours or less. They come equipped with all the latest Wi-Fi-enabled gadgetry to keep your pets trimmed and cleanly shaven.
Wow, thanks, mister. Petey looks 20 years younger thanks to a shave. What's that? He wants to grow a goatee? Not while you're under my roof.
Pet Trimmers Deluxe, leave that trimming to us.
Thank you, everyone. Something tells me that we'll be getting some more ads in the future. All right, I'd love to hear another song, and I know just the person to bring out. Everyone, please welcome Annie to the stage. Welcome, Annie. I'm so glad to have you here with us.
Glad to be here.
So, what will you be singing for us today?
I'll be performing the great Blue Suede classic, Hooked on a Feeling.
Wonderful. Here we go.
I can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Boy, you just don't realize what you do to me. When you hold me in your arms so tight, you let me know everything's alright. I
Danny. You know, folks, I don't know if you know this, but we got one of the best crack sound effects team here in the country working with us here tonight. Week after week, we ask crazier and crazier sound effects from them. They never complain. Tonight, I would just like to see their skills and put them to the test and see really how good they are. Would you like to see our sound effects team in action, folks? Alright, well, I thought I'd maybe tell a story about something that just happened to me recently. Let them join in. Well, the other week I was walking down to work on the sidewalk. It's a really long walk because I had to get to work, and I was walking on the pavement. I walked through the mud, I walked through the water. All of a sudden, the weather just turned quickly. There was thunder. There was wind, even rain. This hurricane had snuck onto me out of nowhere. I knew I had to get into work on time. I couldn't let you loyal radio listeners down. So I made a quick detour into a coffee shop to catch my breath and dry off a little. So I shook off the rain of my coat, had a seat, ordered a coffee, an apple, and a sandwich. It was at this time when I looked over and I noticed a duck sitting next to me at the table. He was drinking coffee and reading the newspaper. Never in my life have I ever seen such a thing as this. I had to find out what was going on, so I spoke with the waitress. So, Dorian, what's the deal with this duck here?
Who, Fred? Oh, he's been coming here for years now. Flies in every summer. Said he was looking for a change in scenery.
Scenery, eh? I can't ever see a duck drink coffee or read a newspaper.
Well, he's in business finance, so I guess he must be pretty smart. He's always reading the paper, speaking to clients on his phone. Oh, there goes his phone right now.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack.
Must be a salute.
Quack, 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 quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Oh yeah, he's got clients all over the world trying to get him to handle their money.
Can you introduce me to him? I don't speak duck.
Sure, I took duck as a second language in college.
Hello, it's very nice to meet you. I was curious if you wouldn't mind telling me a little bit more about your life.
Quack, quack, quack.
He says he was born in China.
Quack, 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 quack.
His parents want him to be a doctor.
Quack, 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 quack.
But he wanted to be a world traveler.
Quack,
He
quack.
went to Spain,
Quack, quack.
Australia,
Quack, quack.
Mexico, and many other lands.
Quack, 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 quack.
He was a
Quack,
teacher, a
quack,
lawyer,
quack,
a
quack.
musician,
Quack, 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 quack.
but eventually ended up here in Connecticut.
That is truly an amazing story. So glad I got to meet you. Maybe I could buy you a cup of coffee.
Quack, quack, quack. Quack, 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 quack.
What do you say?
He says he already paid for yours and his. He put it on his bill.
Quack.
Let's hear it for our sound effects team, people. Alright, enough this craziness. I think it's time for one more toe tapper. Please welcome Alex and Ben on the stage. Thank you so much for joining us. So what ditty did you bring for you? What ditty did you bring with you today?
We'll be performing your song by Mr. Elton John.
That's a good one. Alright, let's hear it for Alex and Ben.
Little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. I was a sculptor, but then again, no, a man who makes potions in a traveling show. I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song.
tell everybody this is your song. It might be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I sat on the roof, kicked off the moss, moss. A few of the verses, well, they've got me quite cross, but the sun's been quite kind while I wrote this song. It's for people like you that keep it turned on. So excuse me for getting, but these things I do, you see I've forgotten if they're green or they're blue. Anyway, the thing is, what I really mean, yours are the sweetest eyes I've ever seen. And you can tell everybody this is your song. It might be quite simple, but now that it's done, I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world. I hope you don't mind, I hope you don't mind that I put down in words how wonderful life is while you're in the world.
Well, we've got one more ad to read for you tonight. This portion of our show is brought to you by the Relish Council of America.
It's dinner time and that hot dog isn't going to eat itself. Well, what are you waiting for?
Geez, I don't wanna.
Well, why not? It's full of everything a growing boy needs. Beef, pork, etc.
Yeah, I know, but it seems so bland. Last time I went to the ball game, it tasted so much better.
I know what's missing.
Is it more etc.?
I know. It's relish.
What a treat, can't leave me. It tops my dog even in the heat. It's
Relish.
no mustard, mayo, or ketchup can top this sweet condiment that will not stop. It's
Relish.
It's relish, relish. We relish it all. There's no dose too small, so come on down and get a jar. It's the best dog food, but we don't want to embellish. It's
Relish.
relish.
Thank you, Relish Council of America. All right, folks, this is our show, and I'd like to thank our amazing singers. I'd like to thank our radio players. I'd like to thank the sound effect team. I'd like to thank our fantastic musicians. I'd also have a wonderful